Hey everybody, it's Dave back with Blockbuster Underground. So another year's upon us, and lo and behold, we've got a new HasLab. This time for Star Wars, the Vintage Collection. So let's check it out. Okay guys, so let's check this out. What we thought was going to be either the shuttle, maybe a sandcrawler. Nope. Hasbro in their infinite wisdom is releasing for the HasLab. Let's get to it here. Yep, a new gunship. Hooray. This one is about. It basically looks like it's the mold from the Razor Crest, guys. There's interchangeable pieces for the nose. You've got the pods finally for the clone troopers, which the original one from 2002 did not have. However, the one from 2002 also did not cost $449.99 US fucking dollars. Holy dog shit, Batman. That is literally going to be like 700 Canadian for this thing. So 30 inches long, 30-inch wingspan, back ramp drops down, comes with two clone pilots, bunch of missiles you can jam in here. There's no blast effects, which would have been neat. Could have had like a little twisty turly blast effect of a missile coming out from the actual missile launchers. Looks like the same base from the Razor Crest, which makes you wonder, is this the same mold? Pretty damn close. I took a good look at my Razor Crest the other night. It's a little bit narrower because the engines, obviously, the wings spread out further on this thing. But yeah, um, cargo hold doors open just like the original one did. Ooh, ah. It's got another flight stand where you can put it in hover mode. Um, no other clones included with this one. So fill it up with whatever you got. Next up, there's a closer look at it all. Oh yeah, it's got the little rotating turrets on here too, and you can stick a figure in here. Finally, I think the 2013 gunship actually did include that feature too, but the 2002, when it first came out, if you bought the clone gunner action figure, it would come with a little pod, it was like the size of a golf ball maybe, that you could stick on the side of the ship. Just clip them on to make it look like the pods. Again, no blast effects for the pods. Nice little laser blast effect would be cool coming off there. Um, I mean, they jammed so many of those in with the fucking G.I. Joe figures. They must have like drawers full of them. Here are the unlocked tiers. Tier 1, if you get 10,000 backers, so right now it needs 8,000 to fund. It's at 1,930. Project closes in 43 days. So 10,000 backers will get you the Coleman Trevor exclusive carded figure. He's been released before, I'm pretty sure. It's one of those silly things they did where Rob Coleman is basically who this character is named after. He was one of the visual effects guys that worked on the prequel trilogies. So, yeah, I mean, you get him on a card. If you get to 12,000 backers, you get Sacy Tin exclusive carded figure. Again, a figure we've had in the past. Is it going to be a retool or just a rehash? New card back though, and 14,000 backers. They'll give you Agent Kolar, who was one of the guys actually in Episode 3. They get cut down by Windu, by Palpatine. The funny thing with this one is he's got the wrong color lightsaber. They give him a green blade. In the movie, it was blue. Just small attention to detail. So yeah. So here's a little image here. We'll show you the 2013 ship compared to the new one. So a little taller, a little longer, a little wider as far as I know. Here we go, the dimensions. 28.74 long, 10.6 high, 30.91 wide. So almost 2.5 feet wide, about 2 feet and a bit long, and about almost a foot tall. Who, like, I'm sorry. Ship features two top missile launchers, each with 9 removable missiles, 8 rotating racks, one in the launch chamber. Note: this vehicle does not feature a launch mechanism. So if you're gonna try and sneak up on your buddies and go doo and fucking ow, get them in the eye with a fucking rocket, Ain't happening. Cockpit with removable cover and seating for two figures. Swiveling front bubble turrets that each open up to sit a figure. Slow opening hinged rear cargo hold side panels. Four removable missiles under each wing. Click in place wing mounted rotary cannons. Click in place? I guess they just click around. I don't know. Set of optional side panels for fully enclosed display option. Inner sculpt details under removable forward panels. So you can take off the panels and there's like, I guess, engine details underneath. I don't know. Three sets of interchangeable forward panels for different nose art looks. So you know how they've released this ship so many times, guys. How they've every time they have a new deco on the ship, just like in like World War II bombers almost kind of thing. So yeah, we got three more of those. Three posable laser cannons, two in the front and one in the rear. Those are those two little knobby things, and there's one at the back that can go up and down and side by side, whatever. Da-da-da. Rear hinge opening boarding ramp, so the ramp drops down to the back just like the Razor Crest. You seeing the similarities, guys? Are you seeing the similarities? Hidden storage on the top of the ship behind the cockpit with removable panel. That sounds a lot like the escape pod they added into the Razor Crest as a hidden feature. Flight mode vehicle stand. Again, looks just like the one the Razor Crest has. And hover mode vehicle stand, which probably is close to, probably a little sturdier than the one that came with the N1 Starfighter that the Mando drives around in now. Two gunners, probably not carded. They look pretty generic. No options for upgrading their helmets to phase 2 or 3. Include two blasters, which if you're flying a jet or a gunship, probably aren't going to need them. But, I mean, you got enough clones. A couple extra blasters ain't going to hurt, I suppose. Yeah, there's the artwork for the panels. Not a fan of any of those, really, except for the regular one. Only you can help rescue the Jedi. Again, a picture. There's the three Jedi figures. Like I said, green lightsaber, blue. They got time to fix that, though. Not a hard fix. 10,000 unlockers, 12,000, 14,000. Unlock them all. We'll see if that happens. 1,930 backers at the moment. Let's just do a quick refresh. 1,932 backers. I'm sorry. So, yeah, it's got to hit 8,000 to fund. Project closes September 8th, I believe it is. $449.99 per ship. I will be bowing out of this one. I looked on eBay. You can get a gunship like the 2013 or onwards versions for about 200, 225 right now, mint in box. So unless like, I mean, just looking at this looks almost identical to the mold for the Razor Crest. Because you got the cockpit up here. The only difference is they took. I mean, they've obviously reshaped it a bit, but the overall design, like here's the boarding ramp on the Razor Crest right here, boom, and the ramp comes down. The back panel compartments where you got the carbon freeze area and the netting and stuff. The back ramp comes down, yeah. And so we could stick a blurg in that Razor Crest. I don't think that'll fit, but haven't actually tried it. Don't have a blurg. Anyhow, but yeah, it looks, and the Razor Crest was 350. This is $100 more, and I've seen a lot of comments online already with people saying, "Why do we need this? Why didn't they give us a fucking sandcrawler? Why didn't they give us a fucking Death Star?" The the whole point of this HasLab thing that they started was they were like, "We're gonna give you a shit you'll never be able to see at retail. It'll blow your fucking mind." And they did blow people's minds when they came out with a fucking sail barge that was the size of a coffee table. People were like, "Take my money." And then the next one was pretty sure it was the Razor Crest, and that I've got that over on the other end of the cave here. Beautiful ship. I've got an unboxing video if you look on my channel from a little while back now. But yeah, this I I don't see why they would do this. How they would think this to be the next logical step. They It's like they don't listen to the fans. I mean, they have internet access, right? There's forums and shit they can go and look at, and like videos like the one I'm making, the one other people make. regarding these lines of products like GI Joe, Transformers, Star Wars, Marvel Legends, you name it. I mean, Hasbro's really kind of lost touch. I mean, is it time for the line to get a new company to do it? Because churning out the same old shit, or just let's make it 20% bigger. Oh my god. Um, yeah, and we'll make it $100 more expensive. And how we'll justify that? Fuck it, we won't. Let's hope we get 8,000 suckers to actually pay for this. So, I mean, this is like weird. I will not be getting this. I've heard people haven't even yet received the cantinas from last year's HasLab. So it's like, what are they doing? Like, I know they'll be like, oh, tariffs, tariffs, tariffs. And like, whatever, man. Like, you got our money fucking long time ago. Give us our fucking shit. Um, but yeah, I mean, comment down below. Subscribe to my channel. Comment down below. What do you think of this HasLab? Are you gonna back this? Do you wish that it had been a sandcrawler or a shuttle Tidarium or I mean, some people were saying a fucking Ewok Village playset. That would have been a hard pass for me. But I mean, it just ugh, their creativity is just gone. Like they were on this whole Tatooine theme, return to Tatooine, and look, we got the cantina, and we've got like a street in Mos Eisley. We're gonna charge you $100 for with one little Jawa. We've got all these new figures. You get the cantina, you get those figures. You get a deluxe version of Hammerhead on the super extra size card, which fucks with everybody's carded collections apparently, because all of a sudden you got this like double the size card, not even just weirdly shaped in the middle of all these perfectly aligned 3 3/4 like original card backs. I mean, come on, Hasbro, you could have done a Sandcrawler. You could. I mean, would it be that hard? I mean, come on, you did the Ghost. A Sandcrawler. I mean, if you did a Sandcrawler and then had the bonus tiers be the fucking homestead from Tatooine, like just the dome even, with the doorway kind of thing, and then throw in Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen as pack-in figures. Put a Jawa, put two Jawas with the Sandcrawler, Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru, and then two random droids as the third tier, or three random droids even. Something that hasn't been put out for a while. But that would be cool. I mean, even if the homestead was just a molded plastic shell, you could just put it there so it's like next to the Sandcrawler. There's that. You can have Luke coming out, or you can have like 3PO and R2 going in. Possibilities are endless. A new Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru. Come on, like how the fuck long has it been since we got any of those? There was the Power of the Force 2 Purchase of the Droids 3-pack cinema scene that had a really fucking basic Uncle Owen. They did Aunt Beru was in '99 with the flashback series that was tying into Phantom Menace, and they did an Aunt Beru with that one with the Treadwell droid, which was pretty cool pack in. Other than that, I don't think I don't. I honestly, I mean, I'm not huge into collecting the line that much anymore, but I don't think there's been another release of them other than the gag ones where it's just the charred skeletons. The, yeah, gross. But yeah, that like how would that be for a pack-in? I mean, shuttle Tidarium. Fuck, I don't know. You could do like a new Imperial pilot or something like that. Who knows? I mean, it could would have been better than this. I mean, I don't know what they're going with. Like I said in the last one with the cantina, it's like the deluxe set. You get both sides, and so you're like, okay, you're looking down at it like the whole time. And then they're like, well, you can just break it up into pieces and display it on shelves separately. I'm like, that kind of defeats the purpose, guys. Like, you're supposed to have like the modular feel for it, and you're saying just break the pieces apart, put them on shelves. So you got a booth here, a booth there. Like, what is this like? Glorified bookends? Come on. Another reason why I didn't order the Cantina, but go back and I did a whole HasLab review on that one too. Did one also on the Snowcat that's currently running for the GI Joe line. So check out those. Subscribe to my channel, and we will catch you on the next video.